Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be, why did the narcissist target me? Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. So why did the narcissist target you? Well, the narcissist, remember, when they first met you, if this was a friendship, a business relationship, a marriage, romantic interest, neighbor, whomever, they saw you as an opportunity. They saw in you what you could not see in yourself. In other words, like I mentioned frequently on the channel, that perhaps you were a people pleaser, or you were a yes person, or you had low boundaries, or perhaps minimal boundaries. The narcissist sized you up, and they sensed this from the very first minute they met you. And they did their work on you. They did their homework and reconnaissance on you. They researched you by asking you questions, by moving the relationship at light speed, and by not answering your questions. Remember, when you were with the narcissist, what they were trying to do in the very beginning, in the euphoric/love bomb stage, is they were trying to learn all about you, where you're from, who you associate with, your background, your skills, your assets, your resources, everything I talk about. That's what they were trying to figure out about you. And back then, when you first met the narcissist, I'm certain you didn't realize that such an individual as a narcissist even existed. So you had your guard down. You just were being yourself, being an authentic, genuine individual, thinking that most people were just like you. They're not, and they never will be. Most people on the planet, remember, they're not as kind and loving as you are. Many people don't have the degree of empathy that you have. But more importantly, back then when you first met the narcissist, they targeted you because they saw you as an easy person that they could extract from. Now, that may be difficult for some of you to understand and wrap your head around, but it's true. Meaning, what you were doing in the narcissistic relationship, I can assure you, is you were putting the narcissist ahead of yourself. You were putting their wants, their desires, their wishes, anything that they wanted. You were working for them, doing what they wanted, when they wanted, and how they wanted to do it. The whole time this was happening, you were being targeted, but you also were losing your sense of self. Remember, the narcissist wants to steal your identity from you. They want you to become an extension of them. They want you down in the mud with them. And how they do this is by insidiously chipping away at your core values, your beliefs, how you behave, what you do, how, many resources they can extract from you. This is all on purpose. The narcissist saw you as an easy individual who they could take advantage of. That's the best way to say it in a nutshell. In other words, they had worldly experience on how to manipulate people. And believe me, they have even more experience in manipulation right now after they went through the relationship with you. But what they said was, wow, this one, which turned out to be you, I can really do a number on this one. I can really get some resources from them. More importantly, I can really keep them in the narcissistic fog so they don't know what's going on. So they'll continue to work for me. They'll continue to believe that they can get back to that euphoric/love bomb stage. And you know what? Me, the narcissist, every once in a while, I will give them a little breadcrumb of hope. I'll give them a little life raft of the love bomb stage. And I'll let them continue to believe that it will get better and better, when in fact I know that it was going to get worse and worse. And as I am invalidating and or devaluing you, which is the person watching the video, and again, thank you very much for being here, I, the narcissist, what I will be doing is looking for your replacement. It's exactly what happens. And the replacement I will be looking for, because remember, for this part of the video, I'm acting like I'm the narcissist. What I will be doing is I'll be looking for someone similar to you, who does not have boundaries, who does not believe in themselves perhaps, but who does have a high amount of resources that I can take from. And what I will do with you, the person watching the video, is I will continue to devalue you each and every day. You're gonna have a couple good days here and there, but you're gonna have many not so good days, but I'm gonna keep you working for me. I'm gonna keep you spinning on the hamster wheel. I'm gonna keep you doubting, guessing, wondering where I am, who I'm with, pardon me, why I'm not getting back to you, why I'm ghosting you, why I'm disappearing. But you're going to tolerate this for as long as you can until I discard you, or until you wise up and get the education and you end it with me. But most likely, because I'm the narcissist, You will not end it with me because why? Because I control you. I've already sunken my dirty fangs into you. You most likely are in love with me, or you believe you need me, and I know that you are attached to me. I can see it in your eyes. I can sense just the way you behave. I can tell that I can control you virtually in any moment, whenever I want to. And you, the unsuspecting person who is in the narcissistic fog right now, you are believing that I, the narcissist, have your best interest at heart. I don't. I don't even like you. What I want to do is I want to extract as much of your resources as quickly as I can, and I want to get a new source of supply because frankly, I'm getting bored with you. That's what the narcissist is thinking. That's why many times they roll their eyes at you. That's why many times they don't respond to you. That's why many times the narcissist, when you're talking with them or texting them, they'll just give you the one letter K instead of like actually giving you their insight. You see, many times the narcissist knows exactly who they are. And they also know that you don't know who they are, which is exactly makes you ripe for a target. That's exactly how they honed in on you. Keep in mind, the narcissist didn't fall in love with you. What they wanted was they wanted you to fall in love with them, and so that they could manipulate you and keep you thinking of all the good times and all the potential good times and future fake with you and having you believe that they're the best thing since sliced bread when in fact they're the worst thing in the world, meaning all they want to do is crush you and manipulate you. So why did the narcissist target you? It's because you had a lot to learn, not only about yourself and relationships and the world, and that there is evil walking this planet, but that you did not even know what narcissism was back then. And it's not your fault. You believe that most people were like you, when in fact we know now that they're not. The narcissist, on the other hand, they learned at an early age that they can manipulate people, that they don't have to be accountable, that they will continue to take from other individuals, and that they will continue to leapfrog from person to person, relationship to relationship, country to country, business to business. Because why? Because there are so many new people being born on the planet every day that are unsuspecting individuals who do not know what the narcissistic abusive cycle is. You now do, and or you are getting the wisdom and the education, and it is my hope that you have either exited the narcissistic relationship or you're moving forward from it. But either way, we don't want you to be targeted ever again. Now, why I'm saying targeted, you were. It's a fact. Whether you know it or not, you were targeted. Even if you were brought up in a family relationship with there was narcissism prevalent in the family, you still had to put boundaries up, and people still knew that you were an empath, so they would still target you. It's just the way it works until you get the wisdom and the education, and you finally go no contact, block, delete, remove flying monkeys, and all people associated with the narcissist. The idea for this video is that we don't want a target on our backs any longer. What we want is to have boundaries, to be self-aware, to become awakened, educated, empowered, to be strong, to be courageous, to learn the magic word no, which is the strongest word in the English language. Above all, to put ourselves as the priority. So having said all of these things, the narcissist, why did they target you? They targeted you because you had so much value, and you still do. It's just that back then you didn't know what your value was. It wasn't your fault. You just weren't taught about narcissism, and you didn't probably have much worldly experience, or you believed in love, or you believed in the goodness of this individual who turned out to be the narcissist. Remember, the narcissist manipulated you. They portrayed themselves to be one individual and slowly, insidiously changed exactly who they were over time. That's when you entered the devaluation stage / the narcissistic fog, and you stayed there in a period of time until the relationship ended. Either you exited it or you were discarded. And then you had to pick yourself back up, put yourself together, dust yourself off, and get the wisdom and move forward with your life. That's how it works. Now, the target of the narcissist, it's constantly changing. Meaning today, the target could be you. Tomorrow, it could be a coworker. Let's take it in the workplace. It's the workplace bully / narcissist. Today, the target could be you. Tomorrow, it could be your coworker. The next day, it could be somebody else. Who knows? But there's always a target that the narcissist is aiming for, always. When you were in the relationship, it was certainly you. Now that you're out of it, my hope is that you don't become a target from another narcissist in any relationship you encounter and or enter. Same thing with the neighbor. Let's say you moved in to a new building, apartment, and knock, 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 there's the neighbor on the door with an apple pie or saying, hey, welcome to the neighborhood, blah, blah, blah. And they seem all nice, right? Well, that's meant to be that way because number one, you're moving into the neighborhood or the condo and you're new and they know you're new and they have already probably abused and or gone through many people in the condo. So you're a new opportunity. You are a new target. So that's where they can put their game face on and be all nice to you for a couple days, befriend you. Next thing you know, playing music at all hours of the night, banging on your door, making false claims or whatever they're doing. And I know that's a dramatic and or drastic example, but it happens frequently. The reason why is because the narcissist saw you as an opportunity. So if you can understand that you are the priority and you have to have boundaries, you won't be a target, or my hope is you will limit the possibilities of becoming a target in the future. Guys, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. Stay true, stay blessed. Continue to become awakened and aware and understand the narcissist did target you. And my hope is they're not going to target you any longer and that they will have the target off your view for the rest of their lives. God bless you. You are not alone no matter where you are on the planet. I love you. Have a great afternoon and I will talk to you tomorrow. All right, bye.